Hi everyone. This is the voice behind the noise. And I am Myron. The United States in history is crazy about developing secret weapons. In the 1940s, the United States developed the atomic bomb through the Manhattan Project. Behind the recent conflict between Russia and Ukraine, we found that the United States secretly built hundreds of biological laboratories in Ukraine. Recently, the news that the United States has developed a secret weapon has been exposed again. And this time, the country that exposed the secret weapons of the United States is China. So, what secret weapon is the United States currently developing? Why has China exposed it at this time? Today, this program will tell you about America's secret weapon that hurts people a lot. Let's see if you have been a victim of it. Let's come to our first question: what secret weapon has the United States developed? According to China World Wide Web, the secret weapon developed by the United States is a new type of virus. However, this virus is not a virus in the biological sense, but a network virus that can damage computer software. According to analysis, this network virus that can destroy computer software is originated from the National Security Department of the United States. The virus can not only be automatically transmitted in the network without manual control, but also can replicate and spread itself when it is transmitted to the next computer, achieving the effect of computer to computer by replicating and spreading. So, what kind of destructive effect does this computer virus have? First of all, this computer virus can invade the public network of the executive department and damage the office computers, thereby paralyzing the public network. When the public network is down, the computer virus quickly searches the network for key secret information and transmits it to headquarters. In this way, the secret materials of some departments will be silently stolen. Secondly, this computer virus can also expose the data and information of the company by invading the network of the company, resulting in the loss of business secrets. Since the computer virus is produced by the U.S. National Security Department, some companies that have been hit may have leaked their business information without realizing it. Finally, in addition to the huge destructive effect on public networks and commercial networks, moreover, as for personal computers and mobile phones, as long as they are connected to the network, may not escape its intrusion. As long as the publisher of the virus has the intention of intrusion, then this computer virus can intrude into the personal computer, so that the personal security information can be clearly grasped. Therefore, from many aspects, the destructive power of this computer virus is really not mild. It is reported that the U.S. National Security Department has listed this computer virus as part of the U.S. military's network information warfare strategy. So, why did China choose to expose this secret weapon of the United States at this time? The first reason is that the U.S. secret weapon itself is extremely harmful. Whether it is a public network, or a commercial network, or even a personal computer, this virus in the United States can invade and destroy at will, which is very unfavorable to the construction of the world internet. The second reason is to ring a wake-up call for the world, so that the world can see the true face of the United States more clearly. Around 2013, there was a worldwide big scandal in the United States, that is, the Snowden wiretapping scandal. In this case, Snowden, a former U.S. intelligence officer, exposed the U.S. plan to rely on the internet for years to eavesdrop on the world for intelligence. The targets of eavesdropping include not only Russia, but also the United Kingdom, France, and Germany, which are called ally by the United States. 9 years after the Snowden wiretapping scandal, the United States did not even pretend to be decent power, and even started to use despicable means such as internet viruses to steal information and consolidate its hegemony. The exposure of America's secret weapon this time has undoubtedly ripped off another piece of America's fig leaf. Faced with the spread of computer viruses, what should we do? Since the United States has spread this computer virus to the world, is there any risk of poisoning in our ordinary people's computers and mobile phones? The answer is yes. Although our computers and mobile phones may be at risk of being infected by viruses, we still have some ways to prevent and control viruses, just like epidemic prevention in life. For example, do not open websites of unknown origin, carefully screen every unfamiliar source information, emails, etc. These are all good ways to prevent your computer and mobile phone from being invaded. And from the national level, we also have a way to deal with this virus attack. At present, there is good news that Chinese network security staff has captured the sample of this virus. As long as they analyze the code of this virus over time, it will not be difficult to get an effective antivirus solution. This electronic vaccine for antivirus can not only help every person to prevent this computer virus, but also try its best to avoid the further spread of this computer virus around the world, which is helpful for the world to build a good network environment. In fact, This is not the first time for the US to do this kind of thing. In 2020, the Trump administration and conservative US media made the conspiracy theory of COVID-19 escaping from China's Wuhan Institute of Virology. The hype of the lab leak theory has been an integral part of the US overall China containment strategy. With the revelation that US-funded biological labs in Ukraine were conducting experiments with bat coronavirus samples, the US owes the world an explanation. What has fascinated me the most in American media's coverage of the COVID-19 pandemic is their unremitting obsession with the lab leak conspiracy. Through their lens of suspicion and even superstition, the origin of the SARS-CoV-2 virus was no longer a matter of serious science but a fanciful plot, blending with frivolous hearsays, preposterous suppositions, and flagrant prejudices. Despite the fact that numerous scientific studies have proven otherwise, some US media outlets, together with their staunch audiences, are still dwelling upon the lab theories, so much so that they have even begun to cast doubt on America's own biolabs. All in all, this computer virus incident has once again reminded the world, allowing people to see the essence of the robber of the US vividly. Only when the people of the world join hands to fight against hegemony, the internet will be clearer and the world will have a better tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye.